Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks bringing you the daily Apple report for Friday, January 27th, 2023. Before I click on the charts, please click like if you haven't already and subscribe. It helps us out a great deal. Subscribing helps you out too. You'll be notified every time the daily Apple or Tesla report are uploaded for your viewing, including other videos that we do put out occasionally for free on YouTube. And share the content if you would with friends and colleagues. We appreciate it a great deal. So, having come off of long-term support about a month ago in the lower 120s, we've been anticipating the 140s, a wide zone here between 141.07 and 146.19. Now, I've reduced 141.07 to just a 2-star support level, meaning it could contain 2 to 3 day lows, and from here we can rally to 146.19, which is sort of our last threshold to violate. The first was 141.07. So there is, you could make a case, a tentative long-term buy signal at play. But in terms of clarity and predicted follow-through to the upside into the 170s over the following perhaps 2 to 3 months, that would, as I've been saying, come with a settlement today above the 146.19 channel top. And if that did occur, you might throw a 1% violation in there, by the way, as well. 1.46 would be, 147.65, right? 147.65. So, if you're listening rather than just merely watching, 147.65 is a number you may want to follow, because if we do close today at 147.65 or higher, that would tell me that, that is a pretty good buy signal above it, and the 173.45 long-term channel top in reach then over the next few months. As I've been saying, though, for some time, following the test of that long-term support a month ago in the lower 120s, the channel top, which is not labeled here right now, in the 170s, is in reach, considered a likely later year target. And that would be sooner than later if we close today above 146.19. Now, all the minor points have been carefully chosen, by the way. 142.53, 44.24, that actually contained yesterday's high. 145.85 is not all that different than 146.18. I almost want you to disregard this, even though it is a legitimate resistance area. If we push through 146.19 today, and we may, 150.91 is in reach on an intraday basis. And if we close today above 146.19 by that 1% margin, that would indicate 155.38 over the next couple of weeks. That could be sooner than that, but I'd give it 2 full weeks before reaching perhaps 155.38. And as I said a moment ago, over the next few months, 173.45 would be our next big picture objective. Now, 141.07, you can see that here. There's a long-term speed line, and I do want to bring to your attention that it is backed up today by 139.44. There's a convergence here, really, of 2 channel structures. One is the 1-month channel bottom coming up, and we also have the flatter 4-day channel bottom at 139.44. For sell signal clarity, I would want to see a settlement today below the lower number, 139.44. Yes, closing back below 141.07 would be considered a failed longer-term buy signal by closing back below this line study, but in terms of a momentum reversal into next week, that would come with a settlement today below 139.44. And then 131.30 could be realized within 3 to 5 days. It would probably take longer than that, but nonetheless would be considered what I would say a 1 to 2 week target if we close below 139.44. Hi, if you enjoy watching our daily Apple report, you'll love our daily Triple Q and SPY reports. They're presented in the same 5 to 10 minute video format. Our daily SPY and Triple Q analysis provides directional market signals that are correlated with highly specific price support and resistance levels. Whether your trading time horizon is short or longer term, we promise you a distinctive edge in your trading of the SPY and Triple Q. We offer a 5-day, no questions asked, money-back guarantee. So go to wickedstocks.com right now and start receiving your daily SPY and daily Triple Q reports today. So for swing traders, 3 to 5 day swing traders, day traders, you're bottom picking the 139.44 to 141.07 region, and you can sell the 146.19 level. You can sell it short, or you can sell it if you have a long position. You could take profits here, we could play ping pong, if you will, inside of this 141.07 to 146.19 region for the next 3 to 5 days, perhaps. So once again, closing above 146.19, and we have a meaningful buy signal as we move into the second quarter. I would also bring to your attention, and I wish I could show more. This is the triple Q, of which Apple is a part of course, in terms of the NASDAQ 100, and 303.44. There's also a channel top in the triple Q around 300 and change. The daily triple Q report that we do daily on wickedstocks.com has all that information. You may look at it, because I think if we were to close in the triple Q, for instance, above 303.44, and we're a little higher than this, this chart is not updated, then we have a significant buy signal in the NASDAQ 100 or the triple Q, the 340s, 350s, then expected of the next 2 to 3 to 5 month objective. So whatever correlation you want to draw there, you can. Now back to this area here. If we break or open below 139.44, and that does not look likely, but if so, 136.58 is attainable today. And then once again, closing below 139.44 signals 131.30. I can't remember if I said it in this audio or not, or this video, but holding below the 140s without the buy signal above 146.19 does allow this market to fall back into this significant zone of long-term support on the weekly chart. And you can see it on the daily chart here between 120.42 and 122.29. This could take several months. I don't expect it to fall back at the same angle that we saw the rally, but it is possible. I will say this, closing below 139.44, we have a 1 to 2 week objective at 131.30, where we can bottom out for a full week. And so swing traders, 1 to 2 week position traders, you play the short side with a settlement below 139.44. That would indicate then the low 130s, where we can bottom out on a weekly basis, possibly into later February, back into the 140s again, that I've shown a lot in this video today. And finally, if we were to close below 131.30 in the coming week or two, then we certainly retest the low 120s within just another couple of weeks of doing so. So, if we test 131.30 by the end of next week, and that would be indicated if we close today below 139.44, and if that level doesn't hold like I would expect it to, then sure, we can fall at the same angle that we rose out of the low 120s. Is there anything else to say? And I don't really think there is. I'll leave you with this image. Closing today above 146.19 by a 1% margin. I believe I said 147.65 or higher today. And we have a long-term buy signal. For those of you who play the 2 to 3 month time horizon, near-term investors, I call you, you may scout out a 170 out of the money call that doesn't expire. I would go 6 months out on that at least. I'll just leave it at that. One more thing. As we're continuing into the 140s and testing this area out, you may consider scouting out 120, 122 out of the money puts that don't expire for at least several months, because that is the big picture play right now. And if we close above 146.19 today by the 1% margin, then you want to liquidate that out of the money put acquisition and maybe even reverse and buy 170 out of the money calls that don't expire until June, July, August, something like that. I think that pretty much rounds it out for Friday's Daily Apple Report. Of course, we'll be back Sunday afternoon with Monday's edition. You have a great weekend.